So the Congregator of Flesh is the first real gear check in this game that you need to be able to get past to progress. It is one of the hardest bosses you're going to face within the first few bosses of the game, and I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about it, how to avoid certain attacks, and the best strategies that I used, and I'm going to try to keep this under 3 minutes to respect your time, so let's get into it. The very first thing you're going to do with this boss when you run into the room is you need to run behind the boss and try to get that umbral parasite off of it so you can start doing more damage. If they have umbral parasites, it's going to be a lot harder for you to kill the boss, and every once in a while, run behind this boss and see if he's got one because it will make your life a lot easier. As far as your positioning you need for this boss, I had Pieta helping me out, so I was able to stay to the side and to the back of the boss, thus allowing myself not to get hit by some of the main front-facing attacks with this boss. If you keep this positioning, it's also very easy to check for those umbral parasites, so keep that in mind. As far as the attacks you're going to have to look out for, he does a lot of flopping attacks where he'll just flop over on the side of the ground. He can typically start telegraphing them as he starts to arch up. You can either dodge out of the way or you can back off real quick. He'll fall to the ground and you can run back in and get your attacks off. If you are in the front of him and your positioning gets a little bit off, he is going to do a large swipe motion with his hand. You can dodge through this or you can just run backwards and he'll miss you completely. But if you do get hit by that, he has a chance to pick you up and start eating you, which is going to almost kill you every single time. You'll notice as well when you're fighting him that every once in a while he'll let out a giant roar. At this point, you're going to want to back away from him because he's going to jump up and then smash against the ground, causing a large area of effect around him. If you do get caught in that, this will do almost half of your health if you get hit by it, so be very careful of that. The next move that can give you a little bit of trouble, if you get a little bit too far away from him, he has the opportunity to lunge at you, smashing you against the wall. If you can see this coming, you can just dodge to the right or the left and he'll typically miss you, but if he does make contact, this is once again one of his bigger moves that's going to do a lot of damage. And lastly, as you get him down to about 3/4 of his health left, he's going to start summoning poison clouds on the map. If you stand in this, it's going to cause a status buildup on you, so try to avoid those as best you can, looking for those small windows of time where you can run in, hit him, and then back out before he flops over or swipes at you. Now, just some final thoughts here before the end of the video. I will say the best times to attack him are right after he's just flopped over. You can typically get either 2 heavy attacks off or a few light attacks. And then also, I was not able to do this without Pieta helping me out, but if you are, leave it down in the comments below because you are the Lord of the Fallen. And guys, thank you so much for watching to the end of the video. If you like the content and you're getting some value out of it, feel free to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification so you guys can know when I'm making more Lords of the Fallen content. I also do a ton of Lies of P and Elden Ring stuff, so if that interests you, I look forward to seeing you around. Hope you enjoyed the boss guide, and until next time, stay safe, enjoy the game, and I'll see you in the next one.